Hey guys, welcome to the 10X Academy. I am your host JR. In today's video, I will discuss a simple technique you can use to create a passive dividend income portfolio using the Robinhood stock trading app. Dividend income is one of the 7 main flows of income millionaires use to create wealth. Stay tuned to the end of the video where I will provide you with a simple portfolio you can use to create a passive flow of income and to establish a wealth-producing asset for your personal portfolio. Dividend income is one of the 7 main flows of income millionaires use to create wealth. What are dividends? A dividend is a payment made by a corporation to its shareholders, usually as a distribution of profits. When a corporation earns a profit or surplus, the corporation is able to reinvest the profit in the business and pay a proportion of the profit as a dividend to shareholders, also referred to as a dividend income. Not all companies offer dividends. Dividend yield represents the annual return that is expected to be paid out in dividends. So for example, a dividend yield of 3.2% represents an annual return on investment of 3.2%, broken up into quarterly payments usually paid out every 3 months throughout the year. Although it is taxed as regular income, dividend income can be scaled into a substantial income-producing asset for your personal portfolio. Through careful planning and diligent investment of capital, as well as reinvestment of dividends, one can create a dividend income stream that can provide substantial income even to cover everyday expenditures. There are several principles that would need to be adhered to in order to become a successful dividend investor. I will now go over each one of these. Value investing. Value investing is an investment tactic where stocks are selected which appear to trade for less than their intrinsic or book values. Value investors actively seek out the stocks they believe that the market has undervalued. The key is to buy dividend stocks that are value stocks or are very undervalued. This minimizes risk and maximizes potential returns. And there is also a premium, whereas a dividend company, the investors get paid out a dividend on a recurring basis. So it's a win-win situation for value investors. For more information on value investing, check out my video titled Value Investing for Beginners, The Intelligent Investor, Benjamin Graham. Dollar cost averaging. Dollar cost averaging is a strategy that allows an investor to buy the same dollar amount of an investment on regular intervals. The purchases occur regardless of the asset's price. As the price of the stock drops, dollar cost averaging allows an investor to purchase more shares at the same dollar amount. And as the price goes up, purchases are for less shares at the same dollar amount. Consistent dollar cost averaging is the key to increasing positions in a portfolio over time, thus increasing the value of an undervalued and underappreciated stock. This formula creates maximum potential for returns and gains, building up a position of a stock while it's undervalued and waiting it to appreciate to gain big profits. In the meantime, while waiting, a nice dividend is collected from the company. Dividend reinvestment. Dividend reinvestment is a process of reinvesting dividends paid out by each stock, either back into the same stock or into another underperforming stock, to dollar cost average your position into that stock or group of stocks. Many companies provide a dividend reinvestment program or dividend reinvestment plan, also known as DRIP, in which the investor does not receive quarterly dividends directly as cash. Instead, the investor's dividends are directly reinvested in the underlying equity. However, nowadays, with free stock trading apps such as Robinhood, investors can now purchase and reinvest dividends commission-free, allowing them to reinvest the dividends in a more strategic and value-based method. Robinhood does not have an auto reinvest feature for dividends, but with it being commission-free, investors can themselves invest the dividends into other stocks that are underperforming, giving them full flexibility and freedom for how they want to invest their cash. Dividend reinvestment is one of the key strategies when talking about the dividend income flow model, as this allows for compounding effect where a portfolio's value can go up quite significantly versus not investing at all. Dividend income portfolio. A dividend income portfolio is a portfolio consisting of primarily dividend income paying stocks with the goal in mind of diversification and value investing. For more information on how to properly diversify your portfolio, please watch my video titled A Beginner's Guide to Investing in the Stock Market, Creating passive income. A simple portfolio that meets all the criteria above is shown here. The portfolio consists solely of ETFs, which are exchange-traded funds, VYMI, which is the Vanguard International High Dividend Yield ETF with a dividend yield of 4.58%, Noble, the ProShares S&P 500 Dividend Aristocrats ETF with a dividend yield of 2.13%, VB, the Vanguard Small Cap ETF with a dividend yield of 1.55%, VO, the Vanguard Mid Cap ETF with a dividend yield of 1.35%, and BND, the Vanguard Total Bond Market ETF with a dividend yield of 2.88%. The total dividend yield of the portfolio is an average of 2.62%, assuming the ETFs are equally weighted in the portfolio. Effectively, each position is 16.7%. By putting more weight on the higher dividend paying ETFs, such as VYM and VYMI, you can achieve higher dividend yields with a bit more risk involved in the investment. Be sure to click on the link in the description to sign up with Robinhood so you can use the portfolio above to get started investing in dividend income producing stocks and funds. And if you sign up now, you'll receive a free stock that can be valued up to $200. By employing the strategies mentioned in this video, which include value investing, dollar cost averaging, dividend reinvestment, and diversification, you can create a low-risk dividend income flow that will appreciate over time and continue to pay income continuously. Through careful planning and diligent investment of capital, as well as reinvestment of dividends, one can create a dividend income stream that can provide substantial income, eventually covering everyday expenditures and beyond. The Robinhood stock trading app provides a great vehicle which allows for commission-free buying and selling of stocks, thus providing a great way to create and grow a dividend income portfolio using the methods mentioned above. Dividend income is one of the main flows of income for creating prosperity. Be sure to check out the links in the description to get started on creating your very own passive income producing asset and start your path toward financial independence. Thank you for watching this video. I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And oh yeah, don't forget to smash that like. It's great for the YouTube algorithms so that you can watch more passive income strategies videos from the channel. Thanks again and have a wonderful day.